5 Huge EastEnders spoilers for next week from the 26th to the 29th of February 2024. What's coming up in Walford? 1. Nish Panesar turns violent as he twists the knife over Christmas. Kat is worried about Phil's young son Raymond, but Phil shuts down her concerns and reveals his solicitor has started divorce proceedings. Kat overhears that Phil is buying the Archers from other son Ben Mitchell, and suspects that Phil isn't being honest in the divorce, as the business wasn't listed on his solicitor's letter. Meanwhile, Nish seizes his opportunity to get his hands on the Mitchell fortune through his new relationship with Kat. Nish introduces Kat to dodgy divorce lawyer Roger Peel, and as the week continues, Kat heads over to visit Nish. But it's soon clear that he's aware of Kat's plan, and she has to fend off an attack from Nish. Kat then rushes to see Stacey, Suki and Eve Unwin. The group exchange words, before Kat and Stacey humiliate Nish. Nish retaliates by giving DC Wisson a call about the events of Christmas Day. What will he say? In the Vic, Vinnie Panesar gives Suki food for thought, and she heads to the family home to ask for a truce with estranged husband Nish. But Nish turns violent, and the wider Panesar clan arrive home in Suki's time of need. Can they save Suki? 2. Stacey Slater evicts Suki Panesar. At the Albert, the six meet with Johnny Carter to discuss the latest developments in the murder cover-up. But things take a sour turn when a row erupts between Stacey and Suki, ending with Stacey kicking Suki out of the Slater home. Suki tells her devastated partner, Eve, that she's leaving, as Nish watches on. What does this mean for their future? And how will the women fare in keeping their dark secret with Nish playing detective and Johnny taking charge? 3. Dean Wicks schemes to keep hold of Jade Masood. Jade takes the opportunity to get some much-needed freedom, playing matchmaker between Dean and a woman called Fern. But Amy Mitchell is repulsed to spot Dean out on a first date with Fern outside Walford East, and she storms over to interrupt by exposing his dark past. Later, Jade feels guilty as she prepares to tell Dean that she's moving to Pakistan with mum Shabnam Masood. After a heart-to-heart with Jean Slater, Jade heads to Beale's Eels to break the news to Dean, who doesn't take the news well. After his solicitor confirms that he is unable to stop Jade from moving away, Dean begins a sinister plan to make Jade stay. But what is it? 4. Sonia Fowler tries to cheer up Kathy Cotton. Sonia invites Kathy over for dinner in an attempt to cheer her up ahead of her husband Rocky Cotton's sentencing. She and Elaine Peacock treat Kathy to a boozy brunch to lift her spirits as the sentencing draws closer. But with Kathy having secretly reported Rocky to protect the Six's secret, can anything make her feel better? 5. Yolande Trueman has wise words for Denzel Danes. Amy is deflated after a conversation with stepsister Chelsea Fox, and Denzel Danes invites Amy out for a date night to cheer her up. But with Denzel obsessed over his gym training, he stands Amy up. Denzel feels guilty as he tries to make amends over putting the gym before his relationship with Amy. But Denzel is given food for thought when Yolande tells him he needs to shift his focus back onto Amy and away from his fitness regime. Will Yolande's words inspire him?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoilers. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.